We know you love your car, and at Big O Tires, we love your car too. We know it's so much more than just how you get from here to there. That's why your locally owned Big O in Roswell and Carlsbad is proud to help keep your car in top shape with our trustworthy service, quality products, major tire brands, and some of the best deals in town. And don't forget, we have easy and affordable financing options for nearly any budget. As members of our community, we know what's important to you and your car. Big O Tires, the team you trust.
Hey CVE members, have you scheduled your no-cost home energy audit? If not, we're getting close to fall and cooler weather. It's time to sign up. Call 575-746-3571 to get your name on the list for a free home energy audit. Weather stripping, new door sweeps, minor repairs, and much more. Start saving money and keep that purchased air in your home. Central Valley Electric is happy to partner with Green Metal Energy for this valuable audit. Again, 575-746-3571 to sign up. Call now.
Where can you find the best selection of beautiful and unique home decor in the region? Easy, Casa Decor in Ruidoso. For years, people from all over have come to Casa Decor for the best selection of rustic, real wood furniture, beautiful decor from the Southwest and beyond, and quality outdoor furniture and accessories that are built to last a lifetime. At Casa Decor, they have over 10,000 square feet of showroom for everything you need. Casa Decor opens 7 days a week from 9:30 to 5 at 1214 Meacham Drive in Ruidoso or online at casadecorruidoso.com. Proud supporter of local high school sport.
ENMU Roswell offers high school students the opportunity to get a head start on their college education journey into healthcare. Through the Allied Health Careers Pathway, high school learners can enroll in dual credit courses that introduce them to a wide range of careers that include emergency medical technician, paramedic, nursing, occupational therapy, respiratory therapy, medical assisting, phlebotomy, and nursing assistant. Start your healthcare career path at ENMU Roswell. Contact your high school counselor for more information.
Maybe your AC unit needs a little tender loving care. If you don't know where to turn, then you don't know jack.
Fergalicious.
In fact, they're downright funky.
Fergalicious.
Let the boys at Fergie's Plumbing and Heating get your AC unit ice cold, just like some of my lady friends. Don't let any fool make you lose your cool. Fergie's Plumbing and Heating. If you don't know Fergie, then you don't know jack. 622-2660.
Fergalicious.
If you're missing a tooth or several teeth, a dental implant may be the ultimate solution. Implants look and feel so much like real teeth that you probably forget you have an implant. Maupin and Brown Dentistry is one of New Mexico's most experienced implant providers, with literally thousands of implant patients who are absolutely delighted with the results. Call Maupin and Brown today for an evaluation. You'll be surprised how affordable implants can be. Maupin and Brown, your choice for experienced, state-of-the-art dentistry.
Mays Lumber has all the hard-to-find hardwood you've been looking for. Oak, cherry, walnut, poplar, and maple. Plus, hard-to-find exotic woods like purple heart, zebra wood, ambrosia maple, black limba, and bloodwood. Perfect for that one-of-a-kind gift piece or table. Get ready with Formica and Wilson Art countertops in 12-footer custom length with installation available. Make it happen at Mays Lumber, 115 South Virginia in Roswell, serving southeastern New Mexico and beyond since 1934.
Oasis Computers has been Roswell's trusted source for home and small business computers for over 30 years, and they continue to be your best resource for computer repairs, operating system upgrades, web root managed, antivirus, special orders, and more. Oasis Computers is now open from 8 to 1, Monday through Friday to better serve you. Service calls by appointments and after-hour appointments are available too. Stop by Oasis Computers at 1703 North Garden or call or text 575-625-9141 for even faster service.
This is Renee.
Happy to be here.
She's not some influencer. She's more of a groundbreaker, turning her 4-acre lot into a little slice of heaven behind the wheel of a John Deere 1 Series tractor. Renee runs with us because the most important job is the next one.
That's all I got.
Nothing runs like a Deere. Hear Renee's story at Deere.com.
Stop by Pecos Valley Equipment in Artesia and Roswell, or visit us online at pecosvalleyequipment.com.
Have you noticed the days are getting shorter? This is Jim Gill from Roswell Seed Company.
I know it's kind of hard to tell, but we're on the downhill side of the year, so every day is a couple of minutes shorter than the one before, even though your plants need plenty of food and water to keep them healthy. Like those globe willows that are turning yellow. A good dose of the right fertilizer will make them bright green again. No matter what the problems you're having, we probably have a cure at Roswell Seed Company. But come see us soon, because winter's coming, you know.
Ladies and gentlemen, So Easy Sewing finally has our most popular sewing machines and sergers back in stock. We have the Zest, our entry-level machine, on sale for $149. We have the Amazing Jazz 2, which boasts a 12-inch throat, on sale for $7.99, and our #1 selling Verve sewing embroidery combo machine on sale for $9.99. All machines include lifetime instruction on the use of the machine. Hurry in to 200 East College Boulevard in Roswell to claim your new machine before they're gone. So Easy Sewing. You've never had it so easy.
Did you know that most burglaries occur during the day? Why, you ask? Most of us are at work, leaving the burglar to go unnoticed. Did you know the average loss from a home burglary is over $2,200? Not including one's loss of emotional security in their own home. Avoid being a burglar's target market and get a monitored security system from Zenith Security Services, all for around $1 a day. Wouldn't you agree that an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure? Call Zenith Security Services today, 626-3521.
Good morning, honey. Hey, I have to pick up the kids from school this afternoon. Can you call...
A home.
Hello, good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Coyote Den, January 11, 2022. Art Sandoval, Kelly McDonald, KSVP, getting ready for the last contest between the Roswell Lady Coyotes and the Goddard Lady Rockets. We're going to rise here for the national anthem, played by the Big Red Band. We're going to pause for just a second.
And stand for the singing of our national anthem.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen.
Welcome to tonight's
introducing the visiting team between the Roswell Lady Coyotes and the Goddard Rockets. The Goddard Rockets come in tonight's game number 7 in 4A. Overall record is 7-5. The Goddard Rockets are assisted by Carlton Gillette and Coulter Lewis, and the head coach for the Goddard Rockets is Chris Roybal. The reserve players for the Goddard Rockets this evening is Arianas, number 11, Alyssa Porras, number 12, Kennedy Loza, number 15, Aileen Miramontes Fierro, number 20, Sarah Royo Begoria, number 21, Eden Chavarria, number 21, Santana Espinosa, number 25, Alexis Hoover, number 22, Alyssa Linares, number 32, Ambrosia Tiziadho, and number 33 is Clara Hatch.
We're going to have an issue here, aren't we?
We're going to have an issue, and I noticed that number 21 And as I was talking to Coach Roybal before the game, he did change some uniforms, so we'll make that adjustment here if we have to. But he did mention that number 21 will be Santana Espinosa. But we'll get those numbers here correct here in just a moment. And for the home team, the Roswell Lady Coyotes. The reserves for tonight's game for the number 19th ranked team in 5A, 7-7 overall, is number 3, Sari Morales. Number 5, Brianna Castro. Number 22, Amaraya Toscano. Number 23, Mila Moore. Number 24, Misha Hinthorn. Number 33, number 32, Maela Valesco. Number 33, Elena Tarin. And the starters for tonight's contest for the Roswell Lady Coyotes, number 10, freshman Emma Escobar. Number 12, senior Victoria Sandoval. Number 20, senior Mireya Grajeda. Number 21, junior Daisy Smith. And junior number 25, Caitlin O'Gean. And the Roswell Lady Coyotes are assisted by Anthony Redding, Stephanie Silvas, Melanie Martinez, and head coach for the Roswell Lady Coyotes, Dan Smith. Art Sandoval, Kelly McDonald here on KSVPTV.com. We're just moments away from tip-off. We did have an interview with Dan Smith prior to the game, but we're going to play that at halftime due to some of my technical difficulties that I had. It was my fault, Coach.
That'll be fun, though, because we'll see if everything you predicted will come true in the first half.
Yeah, that's for sure. So, well, Coach, this is one of the questions I asked Coach Smith before the game was he has 5 seniors on this squad here, and this is going to be the last time this group of girls play these Lady Rockets. Last time in their lives, Coach.
Yeah, and that's something. That's, it's a lot of these girls on both teams have, a lot of these seniors, I should say, some of them been playing 4 years now against their crosstown rivals, and it's a big deal. Tonight's a big deal for everybody, but especially these seniors.
Absolutely. So on the court for the Roswell Lady Coyotes again is going to be number 10, the freshman, Emma Escobar. Number 12, Victoria Sandoval. Number 20, Mireya Grajeda. Number 21 is Daisy Smith, and number 25 is Caitlin O'Gean. And the starters for Goddard, number 3, Alexis Sandoval. Number 4, Erica Cannon. Number 14, Addie Luck. And number 25, Alexis Hoover. And number 32, Ambrosia Tiziato. And the Roswell Lady Coyotes win the toss. And here comes the Coyotes right off the bat with Emma Escobar, the left-hander. Going to go in. She's going to drive, and it looks like it's going to be thrown out of bounds as the ball was intended for number 25, Caitlin O'Gean.
Yeah, she just needed to go ahead and shoot that one. Not just because Caitlin wasn't looking for it, but because she had a decent look at the basket.
Absolutely. So I'm going to switch gears here and put my Goddard Rockets over here on the left side and the Roswell High on the right side. There's Erica Cannon. She's going to swing it on up to Alexis Hoover. And Hoover takes the three-point shot, and good. They're going to say it's going to be 2 points, Coach. So 2-0. The Goddard Lady Rockets take the lead here in this first quarter. Sandoval going to set a screen on Cannon. And there's Smith, gives it on over to O'Gean for 2. Now a new ball game as we go 2-2 here in the first with 17 remaining in this first quarter. Alexis Sandoval guarded by Grajeda, swings it on over to Hoover. Now back to Luck. Luck over to Cannon. Cannon guarded by Emma Escobar. Alexis Hoover dribbles to the right side. She will shoot the three-point shot, but now gives it back to, I believe that's going to be Tiziato, Ambrosia Tiziato. No good, and here comes the Roswell Lady Coyotes. Here comes Daisy Smith, her old team, as Smith is a transfer from Goddard, as her dad became the head basketball coach here at Roswell High School. And
turnover. Smith
loses the ball, and now here comes Alexis Hoover. Hoover swings it on over to Cannon, stops the dribble, and gives it over to Alexis Sandoval, and Sandoval up no good, and now rebounded by Escobar. Escobar finds Sandoval, and Sandoval left-hand layup. Oh, gonna miss, and it's gonna be 2-2 still.
Good hustle play there by Escobar. She thinks it was out on her, but they're gonna say last touch by the Rockets.
Well, Coach, one of the things that I talked with Dan Smith earlier in the game was just, he thought his kids were playing real good here in, somebody's going to have to move quickly. Timeout, 30-second timeout.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's exactly what we were talking about earlier. You know, he thought his kids were playing good, you know, up to this point with the 7-7 record. And we talked about the first half last night against the Las Cruces High Lady Bulldogs, and he thought they played pretty good here in the first quarter and a half, and they did. It's just got to do little things correct, and everything else will fall in place.
Right, and not a real good start despite the tie score. Rockets, or Coyotes, I should say, they've had 4 possessions and 3 turnovers in those 4 possessions.
Ambrosia Tiziato, she is going to shoot the basket. It's going to be good for 2. She's going over to the line to shoot the and 1.
Foul on Caitlin Olguin, but that's all right. You want her contesting those shots.
Right. 4-2 is the score here in this first quarter. Ambrosia Tiziato misses, rebounded by Olguin. Olguin gets it on over to Escobar. One of the things that the Roswell Coyotes cannot do is turn the ball over as we're doing right now, Coach, and eliminate the fouls. There's no reason for that here in the first quarter, and that's a freshman mistake right there.
Yeah, and not to contest the shot. That's fine. She had great position there, Coach. She needs to stand there, take the charge, or put her hands straight up. Instead, she comes forward with both hands, and that's going to get called every single time. And that's going to put Cannon on the line.
And Cannon makes the first free throw. Here's the thing, Coach, that, and this is another thing that it's not a secret here. You know, Emma Escobar, she is also a transfer from Goddard as well. You know, and of course there's the transfer rules and everything. You have to do the Form A and Form C. She met criteria. But, you know, those are the freshman mistakes that we're going to have to eliminate. You know, she did pass it. Cannon misses the second free throw, rebounded by Sandoval. And now here comes Daisy Smith, guarded by Cannon. Grajeda will take the three-point shot. It's going to be up and no good. And the Lady Coyotes are going to have to do a better job of rebounding tonight, as they did in the first half yesterday. But my observation, the second half was not as good as it was in the first half yesterday.
Yeah, and it actually hurt them the whole game. I mean, you're right, they were better to start the game, but rebounding just killed them. And I noticed he made an adjustment to the starting lineup and has Olguin in there to start with.
Along with Escobar.
Along with Escobar to kind of, you know, maybe do better in that aspect.
Smith stops the dribble, gives it to Hinthorn. Hinthorn enters the ball game. Going to give it back to Grajeda, top of the key, guarded by Hoover. Sandoval gives a screen there, and there comes Hinthorn. Coach, I think one of the things, and again, this is just you and I talking up here, you know, will the Goddard Rockets, or actually the Roswell Coyotes, throw the ball down in this first half?
Will they throw it down?
Will they slow it down?
Oh, will they slow it down? It's a possibility. You know, they probably don't want to get into a running game. You know, they'd much rather run offense, but they won't slow it down to the point where they're not. You know, they've got good three-point shooters, and they'll take those shots when they become available. Looks like they're gonna bring in Espinosa.
Addison Luck in the ballgame for the Goddard Rockets, and she's a big kid. That is the daughter of the superintendent. I have to put that in there, Mr. Brian Luck. Here comes Hoover now. Hoover gonna stop the dribble and finds Tiziato underneath, and that's going to be 2 more points for Ambrosia Tiziato.
Yeah, I noticed the public address is just going with Ambrosia.
Ambrosia, yeah. Well, Coach, it took me about 2 years to learn that.
I'm still not sure I'm saying it right. So
it is Ambrosia Tiziato.
Ambrosia, I know I'm saying right.
You talking about the album? Okay, here comes the Coyotes again. Back to Smith, the top of the key from way downtown is Daisy Smith. No good, rebounded by Olguin. And she just needs to go back up there right off the bat.
Yeah, that should be a putback every time.
Well, the size of Goddard with Addison Luck.
Well, and then
when really doing some damage here.
And when they come in with Espinosa here, you know, she's a big kid too. She's going to be able to bang down there with Caitlin.
Hoover is going to take the dribble. She's going to dribble with her left hand. Stops it for just a second. She's on the line. No good. And Ambrosia has it again. And now Olguin.
Coach,
again, go ahead, Coach.
They just rely on her too much to rebound, and that's the problem. She went out to contest a shot. No one else even made an attempt to rebound.
Well, and that's what we're noticing. I think that, and again, this is going to be the second foul. I believe it's going to be on, well, and I'm assuming that's here right now. What's going to happen is Sandoval's going to have to get in there as well, too, and use her size to get those rebounds along with that. They can't be, they can't, I don't want to use the word scared, but they can't be intimidating. Intimidation is not the right word either, but they got to get in there and rebound. They got to, they can't worry about fouling.
And it's not just this game we're talking about. You know, the last few games I've had with them, it's been an issue that they need to work on.
Absolutely. 7-2 is the score. 2 minutes and 8 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Linares now has it back to Espinosa. Espinosa dribbles. Going to left-hand layup up, no good. And Espinosa again is going to go up, and this time Sandoval is going to get called for the foul. That's going to be her first one.
Personal foul, Corey Sandoval. First personal foul. 14 foul.
And that'll send Espinosa to the line, shooting 2. And again, that foul had to occur because we couldn't secure the rebound.
Espinosa gets the first free throw, 8-2 now. You know, and I'm going to say something after this here, maybe at a break. The second one for Espinosa is up and no good. Linares gets the rebound. And that's going to be to Alexis Sandoval for 3. 11-2 now. The Lady Rockets do lead. And there's Misha Hinthorn for 2.
Misha Hinthorn.
Coach, I'll just say, like, right now, it's, the Roswell Coyotes, like I said, you have a new coach. The kids are playing hard for Dan Smith. But, at the same time, they can't worry about making a mistake. They're trying to be too technical is what it sounds like, what my observation is. Linares for 3. They don't have to worry about so much being so.
Well, that you'll never question how hard they play for a Dan Smith team. He's not the type of coach to yank a player out if they make one mistake, and that's maybe, I don't know what they're used to. Most of these girls didn't play at this level this last year, or with another coach or another team. So, it's all part of the process with a new coach and a new system.
Absolutely. Linares with the ball. And here comes Cannon again. Cannon stops the dribble, and good defense by Medea Grajeda. She's going to go all the way in for the layup. Misses. Stops the dribble and gives it to Amaria Toscano, and Toscano's going to go in, and it looks like she might have been hacked for just a second, but no call. So it will be Lady Rocket ball. Alexis Sandoval will go cross court, guarded by Grajeda. Back to Cannon now. And it looks like Linares will lose it out of bounds. Coach, just real quick, I just want to, you and I were talking about this last night briefly, but our cheerleaders are not able to be here tonight, and I think you know why.
Well, is it COVID related?
It is.
Okay.
And so,
I just kind of assume that,
Well, and it's, they do such a good job over there. Coach Holloway wishes she could be here, but rather than miss now than getting ready for their competition.
Right.
14-4, 10-point lead for the Rockets, Lady Rockets that is, and that's going to be the quarter. 14-4, GHS leads here in the first. We're going to take a break. We'll be back here in 60 seconds. Thanks for listening and watching at KSUBTV.com.
Good morning, honey. Hey, I have to pick up the kids from school this afternoon. Can you call?
A home invasion can happen anytime, even when you're at home. Protect your home and the ones you love with whole home security from Zenith Security. The security experts at Zenith Security can monitor your whole home 24/7. So they're ready whether you're there or not. Call Zenith Security Services LLC at 626-3521. That's 626-3521 and get whole home security with Zenith Security Services LLC.
We know you love your car, and at Big O Tires, we love your car too. We know it's so much more than just how you get from here to there. That's why your locally owned Big O in Roswell and Carlsbad is proud to help keep your car in top shape with our trustworthy service, quality products, major tire brands, and some of the best deals in town. And don't forget, we have easy and affordable financing options for nearly any budget. As members of our community, we know what's important to you and your car. Big O Tires, the team you trust.
14-4 is the score here at the Coyote as the Lady Coyotes trail by 10. We're about to start the second quarter. And in the ballgame for the Lady Coyotes is Brianna Castro, Toscano, Escobar, Hinthorn, and Sandoval. And Alexis Sandova for Goddard has the ball guarded by Castro. Got to figure out that one's going to be Miramontes is in the ball game, but good job by Hinthorn. Yeah, Coach, as we were talking about, as you know, you hit the nail right on the head. Mechanical is what I was really trying to state. You know, the Coyotes, they just need to play. Quit being so fine. They're trying to be so fine-tuned. They're trying to play so hard and trying to do everything they can to impress, and they just need to play their game.
Yeah, I mean, they just, I don't want to say street ball, but, you know, they just need to kind of let their muscle memory and their skills and what they've learned over the years and just you know, just play basketball.
That's right. 14-4 is the score, and there's Castro. She has the ball taken away. And you know what Coach Smith was talking about earlier in the interview, and you'll hear this at halftime, or you know the audience will, is, you know, he's not so much worried about, he wants to win the ball games. He's not saying he doesn't want to win. He would definitely wants to win, but more than anything in the first year, he just wants to, first of all, he said, gain the confidence of his kids, and you know, try to, you know, he didn't want to say develop, but basically try to fine-tune some of the skills that some of the kids had, and that's right now what they're trying to do. I think they're fine-tuning right now. But just at this point right now, you're more than halfway in the season. You just need to play the ball game.
Well, and just 3 seniors, you know, on the team, and being a first-year coach, that's the way to go. I agree with that philosophy. You're not giving up on the season by any stretch. You are always trying to win, but you know, it's a process, and you got to trust it, and I think Coach Smith will have a good one.
And the ball's taken away by Smith, and now here comes Alexis Sandoval over to Miramontes, and Miramontes 4-2. Looks like the Lady Coyotes going to take a full timeout. We will too, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for listening to KSPTV.com. We'll be back here in 60 seconds.
Hey CVE members, have you scheduled your no-cost home energy audit? If not, we're getting close to fall and cooler weather. It's time to sign up. Call 575-746-3571 to get your name on the list for a free home energy audit. Weather stripping, new door sweeps, minor repairs, and much more. Start saving money and keep that purchased air in your home. Central Valley Electric is happy to partner with Green Metal Energy for this valuable audit. Again, 575-746-3571 to sign up. Call now.
Where can you find the best selection of beautiful and unique home decor in the region? Easy, Casa Decor in Ruidoso. For years, people from all over have come to Casa Decor for the best selection of rustic, real wood furniture, beautiful decor from the Southwest and beyond, and quality outdoor furniture and accessories that are built to last a lifetime. At Casa Decor, they have over 10,000 square feet of showroom for everything you need. Casa Decor opens 7 days a week from 9:30 to 5 at 1214 Meacham Drive in Ruidoso, or online at casadecorruidoso.com. Proud supporter of local high school sport.
Welcome back to the Coyote Den. 16-4 is the score. We're here in the second quarter with 6:26 remaining in this first half. You know, the Goddard Rockets, as you and I were just talking about, Kelly, is, you know, the Goddard Rockets are ranked 7th in 4A. And, you know, with the record of 7-5, as you mentioned, they got a little respect in the state, and that's really good to see.
And Coach, right there is what's there for them, whether it's Tori or it's Caitlin or it's Mila Moore. They need to get the ball inside.
Well, and yeah, and Victoria has to get in there and get that done. Have to get physical a little bit, and there's Miramontes. Good pass to Ambrosia. Ambrosia, Tiziato to Sandoval, and 3 more points to Sandoval. Smith for 3 points, and no good. Alexis Sandova goes cross court now, guarded by Castro. To Cannon now. Kind of playing a little bit of a zone as the Coyotes are really used to playing man-to-man. Well, it looks like they're playing man-to-man now.
Yeah, I think they just switched
They
up.
just kind of switched the personnel, I suppose.
Oh, drew the charge. Good job by Sandoval protecting the baseline there. Yeah, Coach, I mean, I don't keep many stats, but when you've got 8 turnovers and you got 4 points, you know, it's easy to identify the problem.
Absolutely.
Talk about rebounding, talk about execution, you can talk about whatever you want. If you're turning the ball over twice as much as you're scoring, you're in for a long night.
There's Smith. She's going to go up and misses. Sandoval back to Miramontes, back to Sandoval. Sandoval guarded by Escobar. Back to Cannon now. And, you know, Cannon for the Lady Rockets, good athlete by all means. You know, I've seen that kid grow up as well. Not only is she a basketball player, but does a really good job on the softball field as well. So I'm seeing her play. You see most of these girls play. That's a double dribble, huh?
Yeah, it was. And another turnover.
She doesn't recognize it.
Well, first of all, the first dribble was wasted, you know.
Yeah.
You know, if you're going to dribble, you need to have a dribble with a purpose. If she hadn't, she has that ball fake and can drive to the basket, which is what the Lady Coyotes need to do, but not when you've already used your dribble.
Right. Hoover now has it, guarded by Smith. Good pass there, and just 2 more points for Alexis Sandoval. Coach, right now, I mean, as we talk about this all the time, I'm going to continue saying this as long as I probably live. But you know, as an old coach, I mean, what's going through your mind?
Well, you just got to keep after it. You know, you've got to try everything. Got to go deep into the bag of tricks. I mean, you've got to, you know, maybe try some different personnel, try some different offensive, defensive sets. You know, try some different motivational tactics. What you can't do is just kind of let it go and just, you know, decide here with 3:27 left in the second quarter that the game's over. And Coach Smith won't do that.
No, of course not. And you know what? I'm very interested to see how, you know, the end result of this. I know the score is 21-4, but the Goddard Rockets, the Lady Rockets, 7-5, Coach. I mean,
yeah, and you look at those 5 losses: losses to Clovis, losses to Carlsbad. You know, two losses to Carlsbad. Actually, it looks like they got them in the City Champions tournament. So, you know, those losses are certainly nothing to be ashamed of. So.
Well, and you said Carlsbad, Coach. Well, Carlsbad's ranked 5th in 5A, in the 5A classification in the state of New Mexico. And
Clovis is 9th, I believe.
2 points for Emma Escobar, so it's 21-6 now. And you mentioned Clovis is in the top 8. I mean, they're ranked 8th in 5A, so that's not a joke in the schedule right there.
Oh, no. And that's why they're ranked so high with just a 7-5 record.
Yeah, and their strength of schedule for Goddard, Coach, if I wasn't mistaken, we do have it right here. Their overall record 7-5. Their rating is 9.4, and their strength of schedule is 7.0. Coach, that's not a easy schedule that the Lady Rockets are playing with there. So,
the foul on Hoover there, second team foul. I missed the first one, so I'll have to get that correction.
Escobar now with the ball, guarded by, I believe that's Ambrosia Tiziato. Now Smith guarded by Cannon. And there's Grajeda back to Hinthorn, and Hinthorn's on the line for 2.
Gonna give her
21-8.
Gave her 3, Coach.
They're gonna give her 3, okay.
Looked like her toes are on the line, but
Sandoval, Alexis Sandoval for 2 more.
Alexis Sandova.
I'm trying to see where Coach Barola is. He's doing a good job with the announcing. I just don't know where he's at.
He's in the stands right there.
Oh, okay.
He is doing a good job.
All right, there's Midea Grajeda now back to Hinthorn, top of the key, guarded by Hoover, excuse me. Yeah, it's Alexis Hoover. And there's Escobar for 2 more. 23-11 now. Alexis Sandova guarded by Escobar again. Back to Ambrosia. Hoover.
See, and that's a block shot, but we have to have the ball back. You know, we have to get the ball out of there. Instead, we give them 3 chances to score, and they're going to take advantage. Linares there.
Alyssa Linares now has, I believe, 4 points to her name.
She's got 5. She hit a 3-pointer.
Gotcha. Grajeda going to take the jump shot hard off the backboard and rebounded by the Goddard Rockets. And Coach, this quarter's already going to be over with 32 seconds left.
Yeah, quick half, and it's been all Lady Rockets.
At the conclusion of this game, the boys, the Roswell Coyotes and the Goddard Rockets will be playing. And that game is scheduled for 7 o'clock, so we'll see what happens with that, probably give or take.
Yeah, might go on time at this rate.
See what happens. Here comes Smith back to Hinthorn. Castro.
You're gonna have to shoot.
Baseline, back to Smith. And no good as the Goddard Lady Rockets lead at halftime, 25-11. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a break, and there is going to be an interview that was supposed to happen at the beginning of the game, but we're going to play it now. We had some technical difficulties, but we'll get that taken care of. We'll be right back. You're listening to KSPTV.com. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to KSPTV.com. I'm the coach, Art Sandoval, and I'm here with Roswell High School Lady head coach, Dan Smith. Dan Smith, how are you doing tonight, sir?
Hey, wonderful, Art. Good to see you.
Hey, quickly, Dan, I know you got to get back with your girls, but I figured we'd do a quick interview and let the community know what's going on here. Your girls currently ranked 17th, 18th, and 19th. It depends on what poll you're at. Your record overall is 7-7. The Roswell Lady Coyotes playing really good ball. They really are, but I'm going to give you an opportunity to talk not only about your team, recap the season, and talk about tonight's opponent, the Goddard Lady Rockets, that are currently, I believe they're 7-5, and they're currently ranked 7th in 4A. But let's just go ahead and recap the season a little bit. You're currently 7-7. You can talk about whatever you feel is necessary, the improvement that the program is going towards, and anything that you would like to talk about.
You know, Art, I'm real happy with the development in our program. It's not the record I'm looking at. It's more the development and the process of growing that we're doing right now. The girls are getting better. We're playing well. They're learning the concepts we're teaching, and most importantly, they're working hard. They're playing really hard and working hard. Right now, we're just having a little difficulty scoring the basketball, making shots. But you know what? With continued development, that will change.
Coach, one of the things in your classification, especially in this district, you have the Hobbs Eagles, you have the Carlsbad Cave Girls, and you have the Clovis Wildcats. They're all top. They're all ranked in the top 10, actually in the top 8. My opinion, this is the toughest district in the state. You want to make any comments about the district?
You know, I agree. This is the toughest district in the state, but we're not shying away from the competition. We're just going to go out and compete and just try to get better day to day, regardless of what the record is.
And I figured you would say that. Coach, last night, and I say it was a tough loss, but you know what? I really think it was, and you're going to laugh at me when I say this, I think that was a quality loss because the experience with that team that Las Cruces had. I mean, they were pretty well coached and then, pretty good team. And I thought your girls played really good in the first half by all means. And, there's some things that I'm sure you're going to be tweaking, but that's okay. But can you recap a little bit of last night's game?
We came out, we played well, and we scored well the first quarter, and maybe even halfway through the second quarter we did well. And then we went on that scoring lull where we had difficulty making shots, and that's been our Achilles heel so far. But overall, the effort and the intensity and the way the girls are learning and playing hard, that's really motivating.
Coach Smith, real quick, as we were talking about the Goddard Lady Rockets, I know you played them before, and you're ready to rock and roll in this second game here. Can you tell me a little bit about the Goddard Lady Rockets?
Well, the Rockets, they're a quality team. They're ranked in the top 10 in 4A. They're doing very well. They're well coached, and we look forward to the matchup. It's always fun when it's a crosstown rivalry game.
One of the things that, I know you're a second-year coach, first year here at Roswell High School. Actually, might be a third year, but here at Roswell High School, a first-year coach. And you know this as well as I do as, former teammates, you and I, and then going back to being seniors, what this game really means. This is the last time these seniors, you have 5 seniors, I believe. Is that correct?
Correct.
You have 5 seniors. What does this game mean to these 5 seniors? Not only to the 5 seniors, but the rest of the team. But this will be the last time these 5 seniors play against these Goddard Lady Rockets.
We don't want the additional, I don't even want to call it stress, but we want to enjoy this moment because it's something that'll be long-lasting, and they'll remember these rivalry games for a long time. So we just want them to enjoy the moment, cherish it, and just do the best they can.
Well said. As usual, humble Dan Smith, as I like, always talking positive about kids in general, not necessarily his program, but all kids in the state of New Mexico. That's the Dan Smith I know. Anything else, Dan, that you would like to close this out? Because I know you're getting ready to go to your girls. We're about to tip off here in just a moment. I'll give you the last closing statements if you like.
I just want to say, go Coyote Nation. Let's roll.
As I said before, very humble Dan Smith. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Stay tuned for tip-off.
ENMU Roswell offers high school students the opportunity to get a head start on their college education journey into healthcare. Through the Allied Health Careers Pathway, high school learners can enroll in dual credit courses that introduce them to a wide range of careers that include emergency medical technician, paramedic, nursing, occupational therapy, respiratory therapy, medical assisting, phlebotomy, and nursing assistant. Start your healthcare career path at ENMU Roswell. Contact your high school counselor for more information.
Maybe your AC unit needs a little tender, loving care. If you don't know where to turn, then you don't know Jack. In fact, they're downright funky. Let the boys at Fergie's Plumbing and Heating get your AC unit ice cold, just like some of my lady friends. Don't let any fool make you lose your cool. Fergie's Plumbing and Heating. If you don't know Fergie, then you don't know Jack. 632-2660.
If you're missing a tooth or several teeth, a dental implant may be the ultimate solution. Implants look and feel so much like real teeth that you probably forget you have an implant. Maupin & Brown Dentistry is one of New Mexico's most experienced implant providers, with literally thousands of implant patients who are absolutely delighted with the results. Call Maupin & Brown today for an evaluation. You'll be surprised how affordable implants can be. Maupin & Brown, your choice for experienced, state-of-the-art dentistry.
Mays Lumber has all the hard-to-find hardwood you've been looking for. Oak, cherry, walnut, poplar, and maple. Plus, hard-to-find exotic woods like purple heart, zebra wood, ambrosia maple, black limba, and bloodwood. Perfect for that one-of-a-kind gift piece or table. Get ready with Formica and Wilson Art countertops in 12-footer custom length with installation available. Make it happen at Mays Lumber, 115 South Virginia in Roswell, serving southeastern New Mexico and beyond since 1934.
Oasis Computers has been Roswell's trusted source for home and small business computers for over 30 years, and they continue to be your best resource for computer repairs, operating system upgrades, web root managed, antivirus, special orders, and more. Oasis Computers is now open from 8 to 1, Monday through Friday to better serve you. Service calls by appointments and after-hour appointments are available too. Stop by Oasis Computers at 1703 North Garden or call or text 575-625-9141 for even faster service.
This is Renee.
Happy to be here.
She's not some influencer. She's more of a groundbreaker, turning her 4-acre lot into a little slice of heaven behind the wheel of a John Deere 1 Series tractor. Renee runs with us because the most important job is the next one.
That's all I got.
Nothing runs like a Deere. Hear Renee's story at Deere.com.
Stop by Pecos Valley Equipment in Artesia and Roswell, or visit us online at pecosvalleyequipment.com.
Have you noticed the days are getting shorter? This is Jim Gill from Roswell Seed Company. I know it's kind of hard to tell, but we're on the downhill side of the year, so every day is a couple of minutes shorter than the one before, even though your plants need plenty of food and water to keep them healthy. Like those globe willows that are turning yellow. A good dose of the right fertilizer will make them bright green again. No matter what the problems you're having, we probably have a cure at Roswell Seed Company. But come see us soon, because winter's coming, you know.
Welcome back to KSBPTV.com. We're here at halftime where the Goddard Lady Rockets lead 25-11. We're about a minute and 40 before the start of the third quarter. Coach McDonald, I know you have some stats for us. How about giving those to us?
All right, I got scoring for the Goddard Lady Rockets. Erica Cannon had 1, as did Santana Espinosa. Aileen Miller Montesfierro had 2. Alexis Hoover also had 2. Chipping in with 4 points was Ambrosia Tessiato. 5 points from Alyssa Linares, and leading all scorers was Alexis Sandova with 10. For the Lady Coyotes, Olguin had 2, Esquivel 4, and Henthorn 5, and that's it.
Henthorn with 5, huh?
Henthorn with 5. They did get ahead of their turnover count by my unofficial total, though. 9 turnovers in the first half and just 11 points. And, you know, we talked about it a little bit.
Well,
you got to take care of the ball.
Absolutely. You know, as you know, Coach, this is why we play 4 quarters of basketball, and anything can happen here in the second half. I think just, again, as we talked about before, in order for these Lady Coyotes to be successful, they're going to have to eliminate the turnovers and do the little things correctly, and the big things will take care of itself. And, you know, we expect a better second half for the Lady Coyotes, and we're just seconds away from that. So we'll see what Coach Smith starts out with here in this second half. And, of course, with Coach Roybal, first-year coach for the Goddard Lady Rockets, see what he has as his number 7 ranked team is playing well.
They are. Pretty balanced. You know, they've got some size. They've got a little speed. Definitely got shooters. So they'll be a tough out for teams throughout the season for sure.
So Goddard will start out the game. Let's see, it's going to be number 25, I believe. That's going to be Alexis Hoover. It is. She will inbound. She will try to find Cannon, and she does, but yet Sandoval has the ball, dribbles with her left hand, stops the dribble. And now there's Linares guarded by Smith. Back to Tiziato. Back to Hoover. And just man-to-man as the Lady Coyotes are playing defensively that way. And just an easy layup for Alexis Sandoval.
Yeah, there's got to be help there, Coach.
Absolutely.
Got to be help.
Again, don't worry about being so mechanical. Just play the game like you know how. 27-11 is the score. Hinthorn stops the dribble. And again, this is my observation. What do I know, Coach? I'm just, you know, they stop the dribble quite a bit, and there's no interaction.
Right. I mean, I had a coach way back in the day say you got to dribble with the purpose. I mean, if you're not dribbling with a purpose, then you're wasting it. And, you know, wise words.
Was that Leon Sims?
It actually was Hayden Hill.
Okay. Well, Esquivel with the free throw. The first one's up and good. You're real surprised that I remember that, Coach.
Get to be my age, you're surprised when somebody remembers anything.
Yeah, Coach, you and I are very close in age. Esquivel misses. And now here comes Tiziato. Ambrosia Tiziato dribbles and guarded by Smith. And now back to...
It's going to be a turnover.
Okay. The Lady Rockets turn it over for the first time in this half. Let's see here. That's going to be Hinthorn back to Grajeda. Escobar.
Coach Smith trying to work the high pick and roll up above the three-point line.
You know, Sandoval and Tiziato have been at it.
Yeah, and that's what they've, that's what they've got to do. They got to get the ball inside, take advantage of some size.
2 points for Sandoval. That's Tori Sandoval this time. And yeah, Tiziato and Sandoval have been battling for at least 3 years. And that's all. They just keep on going at each other.
Yeah, did Tori play as a freshman on the varsity?
She actually played a little bit of freshman JV, and then
at the end of the year.
There's 2 more points for Sandoval.
Yeah, because I know Alexis played all 4 years at the varsity level.
So the pressure is helping the Roswell Coyotes right now. So yeah, it was 3 years for her coach, and then 3.5 or whatever you want to tell.
Yeah,
didn't get much. I know she suited out a little bit then. So here comes Sandoval. Let's see if Sandoval will take the charge. And no, it's going to be 2 points for Alexis Sandoval. 29-18. And here comes Hinthorn taking direction from Coach Redding this time. As I see Coach Redding over there, Big Red. The assistant coach there for Dan Smith. Here comes
the train, right?
The train is what we call them.
There it is. That's what they've got to do right there. Go
Sandoval
right back
gets
up.
It again, gives it back to Smith. 2 back to Sandoval, and Sandoval is going to have 2 more points. That's Victoria Sandoval. So 29-20, just like that. And here comes the Nodis now. I'm sorry, that's Tiziato. Back to Alexis Sandoval, guarded by Grajeda. And again, this will be the last time these seniors play against each other for Roswell and Goddard. Oh, from way downtown is Alexis Sandoval. What a shot, NBA 3.
That's impressive.
That's impressive for sure. And here comes Hinthorn. She's going to try the right side, and Grajeda is going to go baseline. And that's going to be good. The points, 2 points at the buckets look good. She's going to go to the line to shoot the and one. Now, Coach, now you correct me if I'm wrong. Again, if I'm babbling, just please let me know. But you know, she had the 3-point opportunity. I would have maybe taken that, wouldn't you?
Well, I mean, it's all about confidence because you know she's going to get the same result, and this is probably, you know, better odds. You're down 12. You know, you can't score a 12-point shot. Instead, get the 3-pointer this way, get a foul on one of their teammates. I like the decision.
Absolutely. Okay, well, the and one is up and good. It looks like there's going to be a timeout. Let's see what Coach Dodd says. It's going to be 30 seconds. We'll be right back. You're listening to KSPTV.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, So Easy Sewing finally has our most popular sewing machines and sergers back in stock. We have the Zest, our entry-level machine, on sale for $149. We have the Amazing Jazz 2, which boasts a 12-inch throat, on sale for $7.99, and our #1 selling Verve sewing embroidery combo machine on sale for $9.99. All machines include lifetime instruction on the use of the machine. Hurry in to 200 East College Boulevard in Roswell to claim your new machine before they're gone. So Easy Sewing. You've never had it so easy.
32-23, the Lady Coyotes kind of making a comeback here in this second half. And man, what a good job by Mireya Grajeda as she was in 3-point territory. She decides to take the baseline, goes up for the layup, gets the bucket and fouled, and the 3-point opportunity is successful. And now the Roswell Lady Coyotes putting pressure on the Goddard Rockets. And now that's going to be better yet, called a held ball.
Yeah, and that results in a turnover because of the alternating possession. So
I like the pressure that the Coyotes are putting on the Rockets, but let's see what happens here with Grajeda as she inbounds and finds Hinthorn. Hinthorn going to take it back out as she should, and here's Emma Escobar. Back to Sandoval and finds Grajeda, and there's Grajeda for 3, up, no good. And there's Morales.
Good offensive rebound, and that might be the first offensive rebound of the game, Coach, for us. That's something we've got to do.
And Sandoval's going to drive it herself and going to go in for 2 more.
Nice take. She got 8 in the quarter. She's been the key to the comeback so far.
32-25, the Lady Coyotes making a comeback, and Coach Roybal is going to take a timeout. We'll be right back in 30 seconds. You're listening to KSPTV.com.
Did you know that most burglaries occur during the day? Why, you ask? Most of us are at work, leaving the burglar to go unnoticed. Did you know the average loss from a home burglary is over $2,200? Not including one's loss of emotional security in their own home. Avoid being a burglar's target market and get a monitored security system from Zenith Security Services, all for around $1 a day. Wouldn't you agree that an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure? Call Zenith Security Services today, 626-3521.
Good morning.
7-point lead for the Goddard Lady Rockets. As I mentioned earlier, the Lady Coyotes making a comeback, Coach.
Yeah, great start to the half, and really if Alexis Sandova hadn't come out red hot, I mean, they'd already be right back in the game. You know, they'd have it tied up by now, but still a great adjustments and great execution by the Lady Coyotes so far in the third quarter.
And there's going to be a foul on Hinthorn as Ambrosia Tiziato is fell on the ground there. One of the officials, I call him Coach Dodds. He was the former softball coach over there at Portales High School. So it's, yes, he's now one of the assistant principals over at
Travel, yeah, that's a good call. So, Coach, you know, we talked about turnovers in the first half, and I'm sure Roswell probably had more than 9, but Goddard already has 4 in this quarter. You know, they're on pace for 8 in the quarter. So, you know, that's been the tail of the ball game.
Ooh. So, Coach, you know, right now, 32-25, 7-point lead for, that's going to be Roswell ball, I thought. No, they're going to say it's Goddard's. What is Coach Roybal thinking right now?
Well, I mean, he's just got to kind of weather the run. You know, he wants to get back to playing his type of basketball, which is, you know, controlling it, maybe slowing it down a little.
Yeah, another turnover for Goddard.
The press has been a factor as well.
Big factor for the Roswell Coyotes, Lady Coyotes that is. I think people understand what I mean by when I say Roswell Coyotes,
I think it's okay to say Coyotes.
Okay.
We're all Coyotes.
It's always great to be a Coyote. Oh, nice pass, beautiful. And there is Morales. She's going to get the bucket and go to the line to shoot the and one.
With the left hand, Coach. And I know she's right-handed.
Yeah, absolutely.
I've been given more credit than was necessary on some people. Got so many lefties on the team, but that's going to be 2 on Hoover.
Yep. You know, a wise announcer once told me, never say we on the broadcast when you're broadcasting 2 teams from the same town. And that is Mr. Scott Galletti. We had a lot. We learned a lot, and it was a good time when we called together. And I can say we when it's he and I. And Morales gets the and one, and now the score is 32-28. The pressure has really been a factor for the Roswell Coyotes. And now here comes Hoover. Back to Alexis Sandoval. Finds Hoover in the middle and guarded by Grajeda. And 2 points for Ambrosia Tiziato.
They'll take it though, Coach. They want to keep that pressure on. It's a 2-possession game now. We never would have thought that going into the halftime. Oh, how about a foul?
Well, Sandoval drives and misses. It appeared that she was fouled, but it's going to be Goddard ball.
You see, and here's Coach Roybal trying to get the momentum back, and
well, and here comes Escobar, and I just love her speed. She is a natural lefty. And I'm not sure what that was about, but here's a turnover again by Goddard. Here comes Grajeda, misses, and there's Escobar back to Morales, and Morales for 2 more. Morales with 5 points in this second half, third quarter it is.
Well, in the span
4-point ball game,
span of about 2 minutes, 5 points.
And just like that, Dan Smith's Lady Coyotes are back in the ball game.
Yeah, they can cut it to 2 or even 1 here on this possession. And the third quarter has been all
Lady Coyotes.
Lady Coyotes. And 7 turnovers. I mean, hate to keep beating the dead horse, but 7 Rocket turnovers in 5 minutes.
Escobar takes the seat along with Grajeda, and Sandoval's still in the ball game here, and she has 8 points in this third quarter.
She does, and I'm sure she might be a little gassed, but you want to leave her in there. She's got the hot hand.
And Smith.
She doesn't come out much anyway.
Smith over to Castro, back to Hinthorn. He will be back to Smith. They're going to swing it back to Castro.
Give it to her. Give it to her.
Sandoval's open, but gives it back to Morales to see what they can do here. From way downtown is Hinthorn, and Coach Smith wasn't happy with that one.
No, because he got away from what was working for us.
Right.
You need to keep pounding the ball inside. I mean, Torrey's working hard. He got good position. All it took was a little lob, and you're shooting a layup and maybe getting fouled. Instead, you shoot a three-pointer out of bounds.
Well, here it is right here. You're going to have to be careful. You got 3-on-2, and Sandoval
could have gone either way.
Is going to be called for the foul, saying her feet weren't set. Good attempt.
Yeah, I mean, really, kind of, she was there. I wouldn't be surprised, you know, and they say that's the toughest call in certainly high school basketball is block or charge, and I'll agree with that. And I think that's one of those that could really go either way, and it's hard to argue it either way.
Alexis Sandoval gets the first free throw as the Roswell Coyotes. Well, Coach, was that on the ground or was that in the motion? What they saying?
They're saying it was on the shot.
It was on the shot. Okay. So she will be shooting two. The first one is up and good. Crowd's coming in now here at the Coyote Den. Sandoval, her second free throw's up and good. Now it's a 6-point lead for the Goddard Lady Rockets. Now Coach Royball's team they're taking off the press. Don't rush. Do as you said, Coach. Do what worked.
Yeah,
do what is
run
working.
your offense, and now give it to her. Yeah, just like that.
And there's Sandoval.
Take it to her, Tori.
Give it back to Hinthorn. And you got to go at her inside.
Yeah. And, you know, she had her far and away enough from the basket there. She could have just dribbled around her and taken it all the way to the hole.
Smith back to Castro. She will shoot the three-point shot. It's up and good. Three-point ball game now for Roswell High.
Contain. Somebody jump. Almost.
And there is Espinosa now.
And she's too deep.
Cannon will miss and guarded by Espinosa, and she misses and rebounded by Smith. Slow it down, do what works. And there's Castro for three more, and it's a new ball game. Woo! 3 points, and just like that, 36-36.
Wow, what a quarter.
For these Roswell Lady Coyotes.
Man.
Wow. And here comes Cannon now. I mean, talking about a factor, you had Sandoval, you had Castro, you had Morales.
Yeah,
wow.
Those three. It's been those three this quarter, and it's been something
It's going to end the
else.
quarter here with a three-point shot by Sandoval up and no good. Coach, and just like that, 36-36. We're about to start the fourth quarter.
What was the score going into the quarter?
Well,
Coach?
here we go right here, Coach. The first quarter, the Goddard Rockets led by 10. In the second quarter, Goddard led by 25-11.
Led by 14. Yeah, so 14-point comeback all in the third quarter. That's pretty
big.
impressive, yeah.
And so in the third quarter, Coach, I mean, point-wise, I believe you had...
We had 8 from Sandoval, you had 5 from Morales, you had 6 from Castro, and that was the difference. You had 2 free throws from Emma Esquivel and 2 from Grajeda, and 2 from Daisy Smith. I mean, that's...
Well, and I'm going to tell you, that's a factor right there. And more than anything, Coach, what I see at least, my observation was the press by the Roswell Lady Coyotes have been effective. And again, they're going inside, they're doing what they're supposed to do, and I don't know if that was the game plan, but it sure seems like it was, and it's being effective.
Well, and these are unofficial stats to be sure, but I had the Lady Coyotes with 0 turnovers in the third quarter, as compared to 7
in the first half.
Well, no, 7 for the Lady Rockets in the quarter.
In the
7
quarter.
turnovers for Goddard and none for us in the third quarter. I mean, it tells the whole story. That's how you come back 14 points in a quarter. You don't turn the ball over at all, and you force 7 the other way with the press and the aggressive defense.
And again, Coach, you're seeing Dan Smith's Lady Coyotes right here. Never quit, never say die. Down 14 at the third quarter. Now it's a new ball game, 36 up. And now the Lady Rockets will take possession of this as Tiziato and Sandoval, Tori Sandoval, against each other again. And there's going to be another turnover. They got to lay out. Call a 30-second timeout if you have to, but now they have the ball to the victorious Sandoval.
A good hustle there by Morales to get that ball and control it. Yet another turnover.
Hinthorn with the ball. And now we got to be careful with that.
Yeah, good idea, just not a good enough pass.
I love the fact where they're playing hard, but just be careful. Buchanan with the three-point shot up, no good. That's airballed. And now Emma Escobar. Take control, slow it down just a bit, get organized offensively, and see what you can do with Castro, as she had 6 points in the third quarter. Morales with 5, back to Sandoval, and Sandoval is going to go up again. As she has 2 more points to her lead. That's 10 points for Sandoval.
Yeah, all in the second half too. And my only concern with Tori right now is that she's going to need a break here at some point.
Victoria Sandoval with the rebound now, gives it back to Hinthorn.
Coach, that's another turnover. There's no shot attempt there, right?
That's right, no shot. Brianna Castro will dribble, and the runner's up and no good, and they're going to say it's a charge.
Yeah, it looked like she was there.
I thought it was a good call.
Yeah.
And who was that charge on? I mean, excuse me, who was the defender? Was that Ambrosia Tiziato?
Actually, I think it was Cannon.
Oh, it was Cannon. Okay, well, good job by Cannon.
And another turnover.
38-36, the Coyotes' first lead of the ballgame.
Wow.
So Victoria Sandoval will inbound. You got to make a move, and there's Hinthorn. Back to Castro. And now Morales for 3 up, no good. And Emma Escobar gets it, going to kick it back out as she should.
And again, a little offensive rebounding, something we saw none of in the first half. Give it to
Castro
her.
Back to Sandoval, and that one's going to be almost overthrown.
And there's the first turnover of the half for the Lady Coyotes.
Oh, nice shovel. Oh, Coach, and that one is actually out on Roswell from up here.
Sure looked to be out on Morales, but
excuse me, Morales did a great job, and you know, Coach Dodge, Nathan Dodge, he asked for help, and I think they agreed on it. So.
All right, 2-point lead for the Coyotes. Sure didn't think we'd be saying that in the first half.
Well, no, down 14 in the third, or was it the third quarter, Coach, we were saying?
Well, down 14 at the half.
At the half, okay. Castro dribbles, gives it to Daisy Smith. Smith to Grajeda. Grajeda back to Castro.
Be patient here.
And it looks like Grajeda came in for Sandoval to get a breather.
Yeah, they did get her a little break.
Now Smith gives it to Morales, and Morales has been a factor in the second half as well, especially in the third with 5 points.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure she played 3 quarters of JV game. That's what she's doing.
There's the second turnover, and there's. Oh, we're going to have to maybe call a 30-second, Coach, get regrouped.
Well, we'll see. I mean, it's not a disaster just yet. You want to hold on to those timeouts. He's only got 3 left, so I would give it a minute here. Going to have 2-shot foul for Sandoval, and she's lights out from the free throw line.
Oh, well, let me tell you what. The first one, Alexis Sandoval misses.
I guess I jinxed her.
Well, let's see what happens here on this second attempt for Alexis Sandoval. And the second one is no good, and that one's going to be out on Grajeda.
Yeah, Grajeda tried to knock it off of Linares' leg, but instead just knocked it out of bounds. So the rare free throw misses for Sandoval.
And Alexis Sandoval good for 2. Now it's a new ball game.
Back.
Here comes Stacey Smith. What a ball game this has been, ladies and gentlemen. Smith for 3.
She says, remember me?
41-38. Former teammates.
Yeah,
they're going to get Grajeda on it, and that's a good call.
You got to get there with your feet. Got to get there with your feet first and then play your defense. 5 team fouls now, so approaching that bonus situation can put a hamper on your pressure defense, but they don't need it as much now. They've made the comeback.
Well, I think, Coach, you're going to have to, there's another turnover by Goddard. And it's going to be a hell ball.
That's too quick. You got to let them play a little bit. They're not trying to fight there. All right, so this is interesting. I wondered which coach would blink first here and bring in a big post player. So
that's exactly what you read my mind, Coach.
So it's Roy Ball will come with luck, and we'll see if we get the counter move by Coach Smith. What do we got here? Full timeout. So let's take a 60-second timeout. Be right back on KSVPTV.com.
Good morning, honey. Hey, I have to pick up the kids from school this afternoon. Can you call?
A home invasion can happen anytime, even when you're at home. Protect your home and the ones you love with whole home security from Zenith Security. The security experts at Zenith Security can monitor your whole home 24/7. So they're ready whether you're there or not. Call Zenith Security Services LLC at 626-3521. That's 626-3521 and get whole home security with Zenith Security Services LLC.
We know you love your car, and at Big O Tires, we love your car too. We know it's so much more than just how you get from here to there. That's why your locally owned Big O in Roswell and Carlsbad is proud to help keep your car in top shape with our trustworthy service, quality products, major tire brands, and some of the best deals in town. And don't forget, we have easy and affordable financing options for nearly any budget. As members of our community, we know what's important to you and your car. Big O Tires, the team you trust.
Call it a comeback, 41-38 as the Roswell Lady Coyotes were down by 14 in the first half and now lead 41-38, Coach McDonald.
Well, I'll tell you what, to me what this means or what this tells me is that Coach Smith has his girls bought in 100% because for those girls to be down that much and seemingly playing that poorly, to have them come out and just jump on them and come back and take the lead. I mean, a 3-point lead, they had 4 points total in the first quarter. Now they got a 3-point lead with 4 minutes to play.
Well, here, Coach, right here, you have 4 minutes and 35 seconds remaining in the ball game, and again, we have no size out there.
No, and he pulled luck as well. So
yeah, so that's. I mean, right now, that's where you want to get your size in.
Well, that's one way of doing it. Step back three, tough shot for Smith.
Off balance for Smith, but now here comes Cannon. Cannon is going to turn the ball over, and here comes the Roswell Lady Coyotes, and here comes Hinthorn. Hinthorn dribbles across court. Swings it on over to Smith. Smith dribbles and gives it back to Grajeda. Grajeda now goes baseline, and it's going to be good for two. Oh. No, it's going to be fouled, and she's going to go to the line to shoot two as she was in motion.
She was fouled, but she's got to make that. I mean, that's
of course.
That's one you've got to have. But she can make up for it. She can make these free throws. I'm hard on them, Coach.
Well, yeah. Well, absolutely. I'm with you.
I mean, we're not here to sugarcoat everything and say everybody's the greatest and everybody gets a trophy. We're going to call it like we see it.
Well, there's Grajeda. Her first free throw's up and good.
That a girl. Largest lead of the game for the Lady Coyotes.
4-point deficit for the Lady Rockets, and here comes Grajeda. And Yaya scores her second one. 5-point lead for Roswell, biggest yet. And there's the trap, and here comes Hoover, trapped by Morales and Hinthorn. Now here comes Cannon. Cannon will shoot the rock from way downtown. NBA, if you give her an opportunity, you got to be careful, and so will Alexis Sandova, guarded by Castro, behind her back, between her legs.
Good defense.
Yeah, excellent defense by Castro, and here comes Cannon. Back to Hoover, and Hoover almost traveled, but Miramontes from way downtown, now rebounded by Morales. Wow, Coach, wow. That's all I can say is wow.
Well, now you can be patient. Now, Coach.
Oh, there's an open. You got to get that quicker. You have to get that quicker.
Yeah, that was open for too long. 100% right. And now we're going to get a foul on Grajeda?
Well, looks like.
Yeah, I said he hit her in the head. Coach, now is when I would be tempted if I'm Roswell. Not if I'm Goddard. If I'm Roswell, I'm tempted to get Kaylin Olguin back in the game and just feed her the ball and let her shoot layups and just tell her, we're going to throw you the ball and you're going to turn around and shoot layups.
Well, especially, get all the size you can in there is right now.
Because it's going to help on the defensive glass. It's going to help, throw it into the post on offense. I would have her at the table right now.
Hoover, three-point shot, and there's Sandoval and Tiziato going at it again.
Oh.
And Linares, I think they're going to get Victoria Sandoval on the foul.
Here's what I don't like about that, Coach. I don't like who made the call on that, because that is probably his third primary, number 3 on his primary coverage areas. Both the other officials had a better angle there.
So you have the A, B, and C frame, and I have to agree with you.
And I'm not saying it wasn't a foul, and I'm not one to get on officials at all, as you well know.
Of course.
But I think both the other officials probably had a better look at that.
Yeah, and of course, I know you're not being critical. It's just, conversation. But that's what we do, Coach.
That is what we do.
Ball, they say, and now it's going to be back to Tiziato. And good job by Castro, and here comes Emma Escobar. Okay, so if I was Coach Smith, are you going to slow it down, or are you going to continue doing what you're doing?
No, I'm getting do this. This is what I'm doing.
And Sandoval goes with the hook shot, and up no good this time.
Don't reach, stay with her.
And this, man, what a game this has been, Coach. I'm just having a lot of fun with this. And this was the other Sandoval, Alexis Sandova this time. Gives it to Hoover, back to Alexis Sandoval.
So we got to secure those rebounds. Another turnover.
And Victoria Sandoval gets it.
Well, Coach, how good has Sarai Morales been in the second half?
Well, she's been a factor, Coach, and that's what you need to do here. It's been great. Now, Daisy Smith is going to take the ball herself, and now here's Morales for 3. And no good, but Escobar's there for 2 more. 45-39. Full court pressure by the Roswell Coyotes, and now here comes Cannon. Linares will shoot the 3-point shot, and she's good at it.
Still just 2 possessions, especially with Alexis in the game, because she can score from anywhere.
So Coach Roybal is going to take a full timeout. You want to take one too, Coach?
Yeah, let's take a break.
All right, we'll be right back. You're listening to KSUPTV.com.
Hey, CVE members, have you scheduled your no-cost home energy audit? If not, we're getting close to fall and cooler weather. It's time to sign up. Call 575-746-3571 to get your name on the list for a free home energy audit. Weather stripping, new door sweeps, minor repairs, and much more. Start saving money and keep that purchased air in your home. Central Valley Electric is happy to partner with Green Metal Energy for this valuable audit. Again, 575-746-3571 to sign up. Call now.
Where can you find the best selection of beautiful and unique home decor in the region? Easy, Casa Decor in Ruidoso. For years, people from all over have come to Casa Decor for the best selection of rustic, real wood furniture, beautiful decor from the Southwest and beyond, and quality outdoor furniture and accessories that are built to last a lifetime. At Casa Decor, they have over 10,000 square feet of showroom for everything you need. Casa Decor opens 7 days a week from 9:30 to 5 at 1214 Meacham Drive in Ruidoso, or online at casadecorruidoso.com. Proud supporter of local high school sport.
Welcome back to KSUPTV.com. The Roswell Lady Coyotes, 45. The Lady Rockets, 41. We have 1:20 left in this contest. What a game this has been, Coach McDonald.
It's been 2 games. You know, it had the first half was all Lady Rockets. Second half has been all Lady Coyotes, and now we're here at the end. 2-possession game. Coyotes have the ball and the lead. We'll see if they can hold on. Hinthorn.
Sandoval inbound, and now there's Hinthorn. Hinthorn is going to call a timeout. There's going to be a 30-second timeout for Coach Smith's Lady Coyotes to stay here, Coach. Okay, so you're Dan Smith, and you have Coach Roybal's full court pressure.
Yeah.
What do you do in this situation?
Well,
Coach?
you try to get the ball to Daisy Smith, and you want her to handle the ball as much as possible. You know, Henthorn's a good player, but you can see how she handled that double team right there. You know, really could have easily been a turnover or at least a held ball. You need to get the ball to Daisy and let her handle the press. She's going to make the correct pass. She's able to dribble, around some of that pressure or through some of that pressure. But most of all, you just want to execute your press break, and that's what he's talking about right now.
So after executing your press breaks, now here's the thing. Dumb question. Do you score again if you have that opportunity?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, depending on what it is. I mean, you always take a layup.
Well, if you break the press, now once you get back onto the other side of the court, Coach, are you going to go back to playing like a?
I think if you got numbers, you attack.
Full wide, you're going to attack.
I think if you have numbers after breaking the press, you're going to attack. Otherwise, it's okay to pull it out. Look at this.
And there's Sandoval's baseball pass.
Yeah.
Oh. And there's the travel.
Good execution. Just couldn't get the brakes put on in time.
Well, I like the strategy there for a second.
I like the strategy of keeping the press on. That was a travel they didn't
sorry,
call.
Coach. I'm over here kicking you, I'm thinking, and I really, really like the way that was executed. It's just a little travel there. So here we go, 45-41, 1:06 left.
Give it to Daisy right now. Give it to her right now.
Good. And that's going to be out on Alexis Sandoval, so here we go.
Now Tori loses the baseline. She's got to hold her spot right there. And careful not to travel out of bounds.
Go. You got to go. Now. I don't like that one there.
Oh, but Daisy just steals.
Well, Coach, okay, well, anyway, it's done with it. I have a question in reference to that. You had somebody open there. I don't know if I would have went through with the baseball pass. You give it to her.
Yeah. If someone's open,
I mean, you're a second there. You're 45-41, 52 seconds. Now here's the pressure. You got 2-on-1. And good job by Sandoval defensively.
Oh. And the little John between the Sandovals there.
That's what I like to see. Get after it a little bit. There's no foul there. I want to see a little intensity. That's what it's about, Coach.
All right, 42 seconds.
Okay, Henthorn, let's go. Let's go. You got to dribble. You got to dribble. Give it to Smith. Escobar, go across court.
Oh, no.
And there's the foul by Linares.
Yeah, and got bailed out a little bit there, but the Rockets haven't fouled much in the half. We're still not shooting free throws. Foul is on Linares. And it'll take one more. So that, that helped us get, 12 seconds off the clock.
At least, 10 or 12 seconds. But here's Smith. She will inbound now. Let's see what, let's get that over to Escobar. Escobar, that's going to be a technical.
Yep, they're going to call 2 shots in the ball there. Intentional foul.
Now
see, Alexis got to be smarter about the foul there. You can't just grab somebody and pull him down. When you make it that obvious, the officials really have no choice but to call the intentional foul. So what that means is Escobar is going to have 2 shots, and then we're going to have the ball back again.
Well, and good job by Emma by doing that. Yeah, she did pull her down, but the role play was just phenomenal.
I thought she pulled her down pretty hard, and she obviously wasn't trying to hurt her or anything.
No, of course not.
She's got to stop the clock, and she knows it, but you have to, a foul with the body. It's hard to call an intentional foul if you bump into somebody, That's the way you do that there.
Well, Escobar, the second free throw's up and no good, so she misses 2. This is crucial here with the 45-41 lead, Coach.
Yeah.
Now,
it would have still been a 2-possession game, but 2 possessions in the ball, and they both have to be threes is a lot different than this. Goddard, if they get the ball back, can still go for 2 if they can get a stop here, but they've got to get the ball back and just hold it. There you go.
And, here's where Daisy needs to come in there, and that's going to be the 7th foul for Goddard. So Smith will be shooting the 1-on-1. Okay, so right here, this is where the Roswell Lady Coyotes don't stop playing. They need to continue going hard and making sure that they're being effective. Most importantly, they have to make their free throws, and if not, have to get control of the ball some way or another with the rebound. Smith misses, and there's a rebound by Escobar, and Grajeda
See, she's just got to hold on to that ball, Coach, and let him foul her.
Well, here's Linares, guarded by Sandoval, and here comes Cannon. Stops the dribble, and
Great
Alexis
defense.
Sandoval for three, and up, no good. And now they're going to get Victoria Sandoval on the foul.
Yep, and they're going to shoot free throws. And that's probably a good call there, too.
Misconception?
Nope. No misconception there.
Okay, well, here's the thing.
It's 4 on Tori. If this goes to overtime, that's a big deal.
So you're shooting 1-1. Both teams have 18 fouls. Sandoval with 14 fouls. And now Emma Escobar has the ball.
Good officiating there, staying with the play there, making sure if there is a foul to call it. And that is going to bring the freshman back to the line, though, Coach, and that didn't go so well the last time.
Well, that's not necessarily a bad thing, because you know what? Freshmen know not what they know not, and she's going to go in there and do what she's supposed to do.
Well,
you know, what do you have to lose here? You get over there, you sink 2 free throws, game's over.
That's true. Game's probably over anyway, Coach. We're 2 possessions.
So Emma Escobar, the freshman, comes through with that free throw, 46-41.
Coach, what a comeback by these Lady Coyotes.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh.
I mean, 25 at the half. They hold them to 16 points in the second half.
And just let it go. Just let it go. There's no reason for a foul. No reason to foul. Just let it go. And ladies and gentlemen, the Roswell Coyotes come back from behind, win a big game, upset the number 7th ranked team in 4A. Wow.
Coach, they outscored them 20 in the second half.
47-41. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a 60-second timeout. We'll come back and get some stats, talk about the ball game. We'll be right back. You're listening and watching to Art Sandoval, Kelly McDonald on KSVPTV.com.
ENMU Roswell offers high school students the opportunity to get a head start on their college education journey into healthcare. Through the Allied Health Careers Pathway, high school learners can enroll in dual credit courses that introduce them to a wide range of careers that include emergency medical technician, paramedic, nursing, occupational therapy, respiratory therapy, medical assisting, phlebotomy, and nursing assistant. Start your healthcare career path at ENMU Roswell. Contact your high school counselor for more information.
Maybe your AC unit needs a little tender loving care. If you don't know where to turn, then you don't know Jack. In fact, they're downright funky. Let the boys at Fergie's Plumbing and Heating get your AC unit ice cold, just like some of my lady friends. Don't let any fool make you lose your cool. Fergie's Plumbing and Heating. If you don't know Fergie, then you don't know Jack. 622-2668.
Welcome back to KSVPTV.com. Call it a comeback as the Roswell Lady Coyotes come from behind and win the contest 47-41. Coach McDonald in the first quarter, the Goddard Rockets led 14-4. They led by 10 points in the second quarter. The Goddard Rockets led 25-11. Third quarter, the Goddard Rockets and the Lady Coyotes tied at the end of 3, and just like that, the Roswell Coyotes 47-41 victory. And what is the factor in this ball game, Coach?
Well, I mean,
many factors.
Yeah, a lot of things, but I just have to keep coming back to the turnovers. I counted 15 Goddard Rocket turnovers in the second half. I mean, that is a ridiculous amount of turns. They only had 4 points in the fourth quarter. I mean, boy, what a game. I mean, I just couldn't have been any more different between the first half and the second half.
Well, talk to me about some stats here, Coach.
All right, Coach. I've got for the Goddard Lady Rockets, Santana Espinosa had 1, Erica Cannon had 1, Aylin Miramontes Fierro had 2, Alexis Hoover had 2, Alyssa Linares had 5 all in the first half, Tessie Atto had 6, and leading scorer for Goddard was Alexis Sandoval. She had 23, game high 23. For the Lady Coyotes, Caitlin Olguin had 2. Maria Grajeda had 4. All of those in the second half. Misha Henthorn had 5. Daisy Smith, 5, all in the second half. Sarai Morales, 5, all in the second half. Brianna Castro, 6, all in the second half. Seeing the trend here, right, Coach?
Yes, sir.
Emma Esquivel had 10, 6 of those in the second half, and Tori Sandoval, co-leading scorer with Esquivel, also had 10, but again, all of Tori's in the second half, and 8 in that third quarter, that comeback quarter. So,
well, I'll tell you what, today's a great day to be a Kyle. What a victory for Dan Smith and the Lady Coyotes, 47-41. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to close this one out. We'll be back here in about 10 minutes as the boys will be taking on the Goddard Rockets. Wow.
Wow, indeed.
I don't know, Coach, but what a ball game.
Yeah,
ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back. Thanks for listening and watching. We'll stay tuned in about 10 minutes. We'll be right back.